Hello. It's that week. I don't know what date it is. I don't know what day it is. It's that week where everything's really slowed down, and I love it actually. I love it. I love how everything's kind of, I feel like it's suspended. And I've had a lovely Christmas and New Year. I purposefully didn't fill my diary. I'm dreadful for to-do lists, and obviously this is my first year in 30 years where I haven't felt like I've had to squeeze everything in before going back to work. So I didn't set like insane amounts of work to get done, and it's felt really good. And as often in life, because I think I didn't set real expectations on what I had to do in the next week, I've got more done than I thought, and I've had quite a productive time without feeling like, oh, it's the daily grind, you know, that feeling like I have to do things. And so it's felt really good. And I feel as though today I'm going to tie up a few loose ends. I do want to review my year. I really love doing those, you know, kind of yearly review and going through, and I haven't done that yet. And I did actually, that's probably the one job I wanted to do I haven't done yet, but I do want to do that, and I might do that on Monday. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I'm tying up loose ends, and I've got the painting behind me over my shoulder. Look, I want to finish her off today, and I'm really excited. I've got a tiny panel, a big square, and a medium skinny rectangular panel, which I'm priming now, just over there. So that's ready for next week, and I'm gonna start. I'm losing it. I'm gonna start some new work, and I've got some ideas, but as before, I don't ever say, right, you know, today I'm gonna paint a squirrel, whatever. I let it float, but it's nice to kind of have something to nice to have something just to kickstart. So I'm gonna be chucking some paint around on there next week. So yeah, it's a feeling of fresh starts, and it's funny really because I'm not really one of those like, oh my god, you know, January, new me, that kind of thing. But I do feel like from September up until the end of December, I've been settling in. I was silly really. I kind of thought I'd stop work and then instantly, you know, September the 1st, boom, I'd have a routine. I know what I'm doing. It's taken me a while. Oh, can I just show you as well? This is one of my little presents from one of my friends. A vintage Snoopy badge. And actually that's weird because I've just realised it is Friday. So there we go. Thank God it's Friday. But it's a commitment, isn't it? Deciding which coat or whatever you're going to put one of your favourite badges on. So he's sitting there and I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to put. I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going way off piste here. I don't know if you ever feel this. The commitment when you've got a sticker. That's a big commitment, isn't it? You know, when you've got a sticker you really like, and then it's like, where is it literally going to live for the rest of its life? I've got a pencil case full of stickers that I can't commit to yet. I don't know why I've told you that. At least with the badge you can move it, can't you? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why I've told you that, but yeah, please, I tell you what, please, now this is sounding YouTube, innit? In the comments below, if you have sticker commitment phobia like that, please share with me. Or if you haven't, you can laugh at me and comment down there. That's random, isn't it? Anyway, I've got to get priming now. See you later. We're off to take Britain. Not quite sure how to get there. Wait for the car. Bong! Had a fab day, haven't we, Lottie? Just admiring Big Ben. Well, it's New Year's Eve and I'm in my hoodie. It's got crystals printed on it. And I really fancied a kind of digital day, which doesn't happen often. So I'm updating my website, which I haven't done for a long time. So this section has got my paintings. This is like my portfolio page. And I realised I hadn't had a digital section to my portfolio, which, you know, it's quite an important part of my work now, and I love working on it. So I'm adding pictures now and trying to get it to look okay. Yeah, wish me luck. Well, it's the 1st of January and I want to spend a few minutes with my card deck, and I just wanted to share this with you really on the vlog. So this is my affirmation and intention setting card deck, and it's actually been my most personal but also favourite project I think that I've ever designed. It took months to gather the images. So for example, some of them, let me see if I can find one. Yeah, some of them are scans of my original artwork and some are digital collages of my original artwork. So for example, this cat, this is Priestess card. This cat was a sketch in a sketchbook, and then I've completely changed the colours. I've created a new design and really enjoy playing around digitally with that one. Same with this one here. I didn't write specific meanings for each of the cards. I wanted them to prompt, you know, kind of like thoughts, maybe help with journaling, or just really with slowing down and focusing. Two of the cards, let's see if I can find it. Here they are. Actually have got a couple of kind of extracts from my own journaling. So this one here says, draw your map as you walk the path. Bit of a message for me really, because I'm a massive over planner. Sometimes you just got to take that first step, haven't you? That really helps remind me. And this one is something I like quite a lot in my sketchbooks and in my journals, and it says, grow your own crown. Don't wait, you know, don't wait for anybody else to crown you and say, you know, you can do it. Grow your own. And that sounds rude, doesn't it? Grow your own. But yeah, that's something else I have to remind myself sometimes. And also with this card deck, I didn't want to, as I say, impose meanings on these images. So over the weeks, months, years, I like to add my own quotes, thoughts, intentions into the deck, and then it will become, each person's deck will become completely unique to them, kind of imprinted with the owner of the deck. That's what I was really interested in creating. Anyway, I've waffled on. So anyway, Happy New Year, and I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes maybe writing some thoughts into here, journaling, thinking about next year. Okay, bye. Just come back into my art room, and I've worked a little bit more on this. Well, it was a very spontaneous picture. I started doodling a couple of nights ago in bed while I was watching telly, and I'm quite pleased with this effect because it looks a bit, I don't know, does it? It looks a bit, I think, like a lino print or a woodcut. I quite like these dirty edges, as though ink has been kind of accidentally printed, which gives it a little more of a human touch, I think. But I also really like it against some very flat graphic. I guess that's how I like painting, isn't it? But I suppose even when you're using digital, how your work comes through, I guess. But I'm quite happy with it. I've just got to finish the squirrel's tail. But even, I don't know if you can see, oh, it's not focusing very well. Like the edges of the berries and stuff, I wanted it to look like it had been printed. But I think I'm quite happy. I struggled with her eyes and now I'm quite happy with that, I think. I didn't want it to be too pretty. And I don't know what she's thinking about. But I think it's about, you know, with this wind and the end of the year and getting rid of the stuff you don't need and kind of decluttering life. I feel that's what I want to strip stuff back. And I feel like that with my work and my house and everything at the minute. Getting rid of shedding some skins that I don't need anymore. Oh, this is a bit deep, isn't it? Anyway, I suppose they're the kind of thoughts you have on New Year's Day. And then in other news, there I've got my big pile of diaries. I've got last year's diary and I've got to sort out bits I need, transfer it into my new diary, which I don't know why always makes me feel a bit anxious, but then good. One of them jobs, but it's staring at me, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stop rambling. Bye. Send help. I've decided I'm going to have to be a little bit more organised with my prints, and these are the labels that go on the back, and I need to reorder some and not others. So I've just pulled them all out of my drawer. Now I don't know what to do. Anyway, say prayers, but I am going to be more organised, so this is all good. I'm just having to nip in to explain the last snippet of video. So I've kind of taken you all the way through January, bits and bobs that I've done. Last weekend, I was kindly invited by Louise Presley to go and have a kind of run through, rehearsal, warm up in preparation for her wonderful workshop that she's going to be teaching on the 3rd of February. It was just an amazing day. I got to catch up with old friends. There's nothing better than sitting round a table, laughing till you nearly wet yourself, put the worlds to rights, chatting while stitching. Louise is a font of textile knowledge. She was really generous with the kind of skills, with the tips, beautiful materials. And what you do on this workshop is you bring pair of trainers or kind of like canvas shoes, and then you add materials to them and stitch them on, and you'll end up making a completely unique pair of shoes. You can see I've still got lots of pins in mine, but what's lovely is you spend the day, and that now this is going to be my kind of winter project, my kind of cozy stitching while I'm watching Midsummer Murders kind of winter project, and I'm really enjoying working on these, and I know I'll treasure these forever. I'm really enjoying working on them. So, but yes, please go check the details below. 3rd of February, also at the Harley Gallery, there is a kind of accompanying exhibition showing and explaining the work from all the kind of occupants in the studio on the Welbeck estate. So that kind of accompanies Louise's workshop. highly recommend. Anyway, just going to show the last bit of snippet now, and before I go, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for all your comments and for popping along and watching. I really appreciate it. I love having a little chat with you. You deserve one of these with a cup of tea. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. Right,
sequins and pleather.
this is us round Louise's gaff.
Do you want to see my train? So natural.
Yes, please, trainers, please. I'll go for a close-up.
Next to the sand.
Hey.
Pleather. So natural. Such a natural shot.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, we're having an okay time, aren't we, ladies? It's okay. And leading up to the workshop on February the 3rd.
20th. Oh, yes, 3rd.
February the 3rd for the trainers. Yeah. So
Edit.